I always loved libraries as a kid. My very first memories are when I was probably about 5, going to Bedford Library in England, and all one summer I had to go and we had a kind of challenge, reading challenge. I would go in and I had to read sort of 6 or 8 books, and I'd be going back and forth up these sort of winding stairs into the library, and it was great excitement. At the end of it, I got a little certificate with a stamp, and I remember feeling pretty pleased about that. So right from the beginning, libraries were there for me.
Do you still have the stamp?
Do you know, probably we do somewhere, because my parents never throw anything away. So yeah, it's in the archive somewhere. Libraries were essential for me. I mean, I came from a family where books were important, so we had books at home as well. I was fortunate, but libraries were key because we could go out there, you could experiment, you can pick up books that you weren't sure if you're going to like it. You try it. If you like it, great. If you don't, no problem. You send it back. So there's that sort of flexibility, there's sort of infinite variety of stuff that you can experiment with, which is just fantastic. Yes, now I'm a jaded adult, and I've got 2 lovely children who are 7 and 4. So now I go to the library mainly with them, and it's kind of different now. So I'll sit in the corner on a cushion, and they go scurrying around picking up things, and we read it in the library, and we sift a few out and we take them home, and it's the same again. They're doing exactly the same thing that I did all those years ago. So everything's gone full circle. There was one lady called Mrs. Jex, who was the librarian at my secondary school when I was kind of 11, 12 upwards. And she was there, and she was very helpful, and was kind of the kind of person you could go to and ask questions and do everything that you need from the librarian. And the funny thing is that she is still there at the same school now, and I go back to the school as an author and I do talks to the kids, and Mrs. Jex is still there doing the same thing. So there's that lovely continuity, that love of books that just keeps going through the years. I visit libraries more as an adult, I guess, than even as a kid. And it's in a way the primary venue that I go to as an author when I'm out and about. Yeah, so libraries are one of those central points of my life, I guess. The more I think about it, the more important I think they are. Well, the budget cuts for libraries are happening in the UK as well as in America, and it's causing a great stink over there as well. I think it's terribly short-sighted. I mean, clearly everyone's under pressure with budgets across the whole economy. I understand that, and there are cases where there are libraries that maybe no one goes to, and they are perhaps more vulnerable than others. But in general terms, the library is a place which is where the future is made, where the kids are given this chance to express and fulfil their potential. So it's terribly short-sighted to take funding away from them. Like most authors, I'm very anxious about it. I think, like most authors, I'm against censorship per se. I mean, I think it's but the wonderful thing about a library is that it's a democratic space. You go in there, and as a child or an adult, no one is forcing you to read any of the books on shelves. So the fact there may be books out there which are perhaps too old for a certain age group, or have certain opinions that are not your own, shouldn't be that much of a challenge to you. You find books that appeal to you, and you read them. It's essentially undemocratic to seek to censor, and I would oppose it in every instance. Even if there are books that I personally find overly violent or vaguely not to my taste, I'm happy for other people to read them.